Hi, I'm Patrick Arnold, your Government Affairs Director here at CTAR, and I want to give you a few political updates for the Low Country, State House, and Washington, D.C. Let's start in Mount Pleasant, where Town Council voted last week to quadruple impact fees on residential and commercial properties. Let's do the numbers. A single-family home that was paying $1,800 in fees will now be paying $5,000. A 7,500 square foot restaurant paying about $57,000 will be paying about $200,000. And a 100,000 square foot shopping center paying about $328,000 will now be paying over $1.13 million. As always, CTAR, the Chamber, and the Home Builders Association were vocally opposed to these increases as they push development just outside of the town's limits, encouraging sprawl, and contribute to an already dangerous housing affordability crisis in the city. Now, in the State House, two of our most important legislative agenda items, criminal background checks for real estate professionals and homeowners association legislation, passed the House unanimously and are now headed to the Senate. We'd like to thank our lobbying team in Columbia and all our CTAR members who participated in the call to action on these two important issues. Now, in Washington, NAR has asked us to prepare for a showdown with Congress tries to tackle tax reform. On the chopping block, the elimination of property tax deductions and repeal of 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. Please be on the lookout for those call to actions from our friends over at NAR. Lastly, I'd like to encourage you to check out MountPleasantUnited.org. It's an organization trying to help the town of Mount Pleasant convert from at-large elections to single-member districts. Typically, once a town becomes the size of a city, it's important to switch to a single-member district representation of its council members in order to not disenfranchise minority voters that need to be represented. Now, a lot of communities, just like Mount Pleasant, have ended up in court for this very issue as it has been seen to violate the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The group just needs a few thousand more signatures and a little bit more funding in order to get this very important issue in front of the voters on the ballot in November. So please check them out at MountPleasantUnited.org and see how you can help. Lastly, if you want to know more about these issues or how to get involved in the political process, go to our website, charlestonrealtors.com, and click on the Legislative tab and sign up for our Legislative Committee. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.